Now it's time for Lefties Losing It, and a reminder, you don't hate the leftist media enough. You think you do, but then they go and pull something like this. Here is ABC deliberately and deceptively editing a clip that turns Kamala Harris from weak and incoherent to strong and decisive. Watch the original clip that they posted that was widely mocked, followed by the version that went to air on Monday night. See if you can spot the not-so-subtle difference.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
We are not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
That second part wasn't even in the first answer. Where did they find that? Goodness me. Now, soon I'll be bringing you Kamala's top 6 worst moments from The View today. But first, let's go to this character again. This time he's boasting about making his colleagues feel uncomfortable in various eateries.
My job involves multiple work sites, and that sometimes means I'm with other colleagues and we leave one place and walk to another, and we'll stop at a bodega or a coffee shop along the way. This has happened several times, which is why I'm sharing this. We're in the coffee shop, I'm ordering my drink. Oh, here's your change, ma'am. Oh, ma'am, here's your coffee, your order's ready, miss. Y'all, the discomfort my colleagues experience seeing me out in the world being treated as a woman is hilarious and also deeply sad. Talking visibly uncomfortable, crawling out of their skin.
To the lefty heartland of California, the one-party state where Democrats dominate. If you want to see what the Democrats' vision for America is, then just have a look at California. It's going really well there. Have a look at what they call street takeovers, which are essentially wild mobs going on crime sprees with little fear of arrest or consequences. Watch what happened on Sunday when a lone 7-Eleven worker tried to protect his store. Sadly, he can't hold the mob at bay for too long. He gave it a red-hot go, but in the end, the mob wins. Let's check in on former MSNBC host Keith Olbermann. He calls on Biden to deport US citizen Elon Musk. This is really sane and normal.
Time to cancel all the contracts and reassess his immigration status and hopefully deport him the hell out of the country. And if we can't do that by conventional means, President Biden, you have presidential immunity. Get Elon Musk the out of our country and do it now.
Now to a male teacher who is upset that only one of his students has noticed or commented on his boobies. Here is another ad for homeschooling.
One of my students, a teenager, was ranting to me about how it's so easy for her to notice. How come no one else has noticed? She's kind of got a point. And I'm not actually hiding purple curly hair, cat's eye glasses in the classroom, painted nails all the time, bracelets. I wear skinny jeans. How did people not notice? How have they not noticed B cups yet?
Here's another reminder that you don't hate the leftist media enough. You think you do, but then you see this.
So the laughable Donald Trump took a bullet for democracy versus a president who wants to put the country first.
And don't Antifa always live up to the opposite of their name? They're supposed to be anti-fascists, but they are the fascists. And here is one of their Canadian activists proudly proclaiming that, yes, they celebrate the barbarity of October 7th.
And so we see the fascist newspaper saying we are here to celebrate the 7th of October. Well, yes, we are here to celebrate the 7th of October.
As a wise woman once said, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay, we've waited long enough. Let's see the horror that is Kamala Harris and the ladies of The View all together. It started bad and it only got worse. Here are the top 6 worst moments. Well, to be honest, they're all bad. I just picked these randomly. Coming in at number 6 was the introduction by Whoopi. Get your buckets ready. She laid it on thick.
Please welcome back the next president of the United States.
Oh my God, so exciting. And you thought that was bad. Watch the post-interview reaction from Whoopi. She looks like she needs a cigarette.
Well, I'm just basking in the light. You know, it's pretty remarkable.
She's basking in the light. I'm just happy to see them happy because they're often joyless, including Joy Behar, proving yet again that she exists in some sad echo chamber on a parallel universe. Listen to this. She thinks the only reason someone would vote for Donald Trump is if they get bad information from other channels. And watch Kamala Harris nod along to this.
People are saying this could be the closest election in a century.
Yeah.
I personally cannot understand why anyone would vote for him. A lot of it is, I think, he's getting bad information. People are getting bad information from other channels. But do you have an explanation for this at all?
Another terrible moment was this bit of gaslighting from the View ladies and Kamala, where they blamed the man who was tough on borders for the Biden-Harris administration's border crisis.
When you were here last, I asked about the border, which remains a top issue to voters. And as you rightly pointed out, the former president blocked the strongest border security bill in decades.
Yes, they literally began dismantling every Trump-era policy on the border on day one. And that's why they had record numbers of illegal immigrants coming in. And they recorded record numbers every single year of the Biden-Harris administration. And talking about gaslighting, listen to Anna Navarro blame Trump for the Biden-Harris administration's woeful response to Hurricane Helene. Apparently, Trump pointing out the White House's failings is what's really dangerous, not all the folks without food, water, shelter who are not getting the help they need.
What do you think the effect of these lies are, and why is he doing this? Well,
It's profound, and it is the height of irresponsibility and, frankly, callousness. So lives are literally at stake right now.
We know, Kamala, and just about every person interviewed in that region has spoken about how FEMA has failed them. The worst moment, though, of Kamala's appearance on The View when she spoke the truth. That was the worst moment, because brace yourself, folks. Unlikely that you're going to see this sort of honesty again from her. This is devastating.
Well, if anything, would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact.
Nothing comes to mind. I thought she was the change candidate. She was going to turn the page.